Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis may be closer than you think. We're around the corner from a huge matchup between Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, which may be a closer matchup than you may have originally thought. I think everyone is favoring Devin Haney to win this fight. However, I think it's important not to count out Regis, as he still definitely has a solid chance. And in today's video, I'm going to dive into a few reasons and break down this fight and give my final predictions. But why do I think Regis actually has a chance to do this? Well, we know Regis is a big puncher, and he only has one loss to his record, which is a very credible loss to Josh Taylor in his prime. Let's not forget that was a super close fight and an all-out war, and some could argue Regis even won that fight. Well, it's clear to see that Regis has clear power and great counters and is known for coming in and making it a rugged fight. I believe that if Regis can come in and make this a rugged fight, he may give Devin Haney some problems. He has a very awkward style where he can come in with quick power shots, and although technically he may not be the best, he can come in with some powerful shots that end up landing and can do some damage. Obviously against someone like Devin Haney, who is a fantastic boxer, but I feel like every time you're watching a Devin Haney fight, you're always on edge. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm watching Devin fight, it's like you're always nervous that he's going to get hit in the wrong spot and knocked out. I'm not sure what it is. And I think this has been ever since his fight against Linares a few years ago, where Linares cracked and wobbled him. And for the rest of the fight, he was in complete survival mode. And those last 3 rounds of the fight, everyone was on the edge of their seats, waiting to see if he was going to get finished or not, which he was very close to happening. But it's not just that fight. We've seen Devin hurt in other fights too. Well, not necessarily hurt, but kind of on edge, like I said, like the Jojo Diaz fight. Jojo managed to get in and land some good counters on him, and you always have that sense of uncertainty with Devin Haney. And the same thing in his recent fight against Lomachenko. When Loma upped the pace and started picking him apart, you weren't really too sure on how it would have ended. And I think that's a scary thing when it comes to fighting Regis Prograis, because he has a very similar style that can be kind of explosive, and you never know when he's going to pounce on you and land that big shot. However, apart from that, I do believe Regis Prograis' style is perfectly suited to Devin Haney, and let me explain why. Like I said, Regis' keys to victory in this fight will be cutting off the ring, applying pressure, and making it a rough and tough fight, and landing that explosive shot. However, I don't see him being able to land that explosive shot as easy as he thinks. Well, if you watched his last fight against Zorilla, I think you'd understand why. If you break down and study that fight, we can see first of all, Regis Prograis does not have the best jab. It's clear that he telegraphs it very heavily, and it starts to become a pattern eventually, where his opponent can pick up on it, and Zorilla did pick up on this and started managing to counter him and time him effectively when he saw that jab coming. He tends to take a step forward before he throws that jab, making it obvious that that jab's coming, which allows his opponents to counter effectively. And this is something Devin's amazing at doing, especially with that lead straight right hand, which against southpaws, Devin is extremely accurate with. So I think if Regis has that same telegraphing jab, it will be a problem for him and he'll be easily countered by Devin. Let's not forget that Devin Haney has one of the most masterful jabs in the game, and that jab will be coming out like a whipping jab in his face. Regis has a very weird style of head movement and mainly uses his reflexes as his defense, which can be a problem. He tends to move his head quite a lot before throwing shots, which can make him fairly open and an easy target. And we know with Devin having extremely accurate jabs and straight right hands, it's going to be a problem for him all night. Another thing I mentioned, that it's a key for victory for Regis to cut off the ring, which we saw in his last fight, he was unable to do so, with Zorilla using feints and probes to keep him away and moving laterally to kind of keep him off him. And we saw that Regis was unable to close the distance effectively and kind of back him into that corner, which he'll need to do with Devin Haney if he wants to make this his fight, as in my opinion, I don't think there's any chance that he's going to be able to outbox him effectively. Don't get me wrong, Regis is a very dangerous and effective fighter, and I do give him a purely puncher's chance. So if he is able to land a big shot on Devin, he may be able to take control of this fight. But other than that, I see Devin being able to control this fight effectively, outboxing him. So what is my prediction for this fight? Honestly, as boring as it sounds, I'm gonna give this a 12-round unanimous decision victory to Devin Haney, as I believe Regis Prograis is a perfectly picked opponent for Devin's style. Devin likes to move around, outbox, and keep him at bay, using his jab all night, and if he doesn't have to get into a firefight, he definitely won't. So if Devin is able to maintain this for 12 rounds and pick Regis apart throughout the whole fight, then yes, I see him going to a points victory. But what do you guys think? Will the young star of Devin Haney keep rising, or will Regis Prograis stop him in his tracks? Let us know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload from us. That'll be all. We'll catch you in the next one.
And don't forget to check out our website, magazine, social media site, YouTube channel, and merchandise. Come join the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science over at www.punchjunkie.network. We've got everything a true punch junkie needs to satisfy their boxing fix. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you